Some facts sound fake because they feel like they belong in a movie. A lake that killed people without warning. A forest that is actually one living thing. A region of space so empty it feels like a hole in the universe. But all of these are real. Here are 7 facts that sound fake, but are actually true. Fact 1. The forest that is one living thing. In Utah, there is a forest called Pando. At first it looks like thousands of separate aspen trees, but underground they are connected by one massive root system. That means what looks like a normal forest is actually one giant living organism. Pando covers over 100 acres and has tens of thousands of tree stems. So when you walk through it, you are not really walking through a forest. You are walking through one living thing. Fact 2. The lake that killed people overnight. In 1986, something terrifying happened at Lake Nyos in Cameroon. The lake looked calm, but deep under the water, carbon dioxide had been building up. Then one night, a massive cloud of gas suddenly erupted from the lake. The gas was invisible and heavier than air, so it flowed downhill into nearby villages while people were sleeping. More than 1,700 people died, along with thousands of animals. There was no fire, no warning, no visible danger, just invisible gas moving through the night. That might be one of the scariest natural disasters ever recorded. Fact 3. The giant empty region in space is already mostly empty, but the Boötes Void takes that to another level. It is one of the largest known empty regions in the universe. It stretches hundreds of millions of light-years across. In a region that huge, you would expect to find thousands of galaxies. But only a small number have been found there. That means there is a section of the universe so empty, it almost feels like a cosmic dead zone. It is not technically a hole, but when people call it the Great Nothing, it makes sense. Fact 4. A day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus has one of the strangest clocks in the solar system. A year on Venus means one full trip around the sun. That takes about 225 Earth days. But one full day on Venus takes about 243 Earth days. That means a single day on Venus is longer than its entire year. Imagine celebrating New Year's before tomorrow even starts. Space does not care about making sense. Fact 5. Rocks that move by themselves. In Death Valley, there are rocks that seem to move across the desert floor by themselves. They leave long trails behind them, even though nobody is pushing them. For years, people treated it like a mystery, but scientists eventually found the explanation. Under the right conditions, thin sheets of ice form on the ground. When the ice starts moving with the wind, it can slowly push the rocks across the surface. The weird part is that the rocks can sit still for years before everything lines up perfectly. So yes, the rocks move, just not in the way people imagined. Fact 6. Rogue waves are real. For a long time, sailors told stories about giant waves appearing out of nowhere. Some people thought they were exaggerating. But rogue waves are real. They are massive, unpredictable waves that can be more than twice the size of the waves around them. They can appear suddenly, sometimes from unexpected directions, and hit ships like walls of water. The ocean is not just big, it is unpredictable, and sometimes it creates waves that sound like myths. Fact 7. The oldest light in the universe. The Big Bang was not just an event that happened and disappeared, it left something behind. Scientists call it the cosmic microwave background. It is ancient leftover radiation from the early universe. It is basically the oldest light we can still detect. So when scientists study it, they are looking at a fossil of the universe when it was young. That means the universe still carries an echo of its own beginning. You are living inside the aftermath of the Big Bang. The weirdest part about these facts is that none of them are fiction. A forest can be one organism. A lake can silently kill villages. A region of space can be almost empty. And the universe still holds light from its own beginning. Reality is stranger than anything we could make up. Subscribe to 1 Second Facts for more facts that sound fake but are real.